Okay. No. What's up, Vlog Nation? Sorry for starting the video so late. Okay. So let's go back to... Okay, so we had two factors on the last one. Let's try this one. X minus 3 times x minus 9. Solve for x.
Do I draw my squiggles?
It's the same section, so you're good.
I'm going to draw my squiggles.
Then why'd you ask?
To clarify.
Well, but the clarification... Never mind.
Huh? Oh, I know I'm a quiet today. I haven't got it yet. Oh, yeah, I'm having next week. She was what? You won't believe who I saw beat up this.
Who?
My elementary school crush. And I'm being so real. He was there. He's really tall now. I was kind of scared. He looks the same. Hair and everything. I had the biggest crush on him
Oh,
ever.
nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
you want to tell her what you like?
Who do I like?
Like her.
Oh, like who? No. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough right there. Right there.
Okay, so you should have taken both of these factors, okay? Set them equal to what? 0. And then solve for both, which means I'm going to add 3 to both sides on the one on the left. Gives me x equals 3. Okay, I'm going to do the same process, adding 9 to both sides on the other one, which will give me x equals 9. Okay, now, can you check these? Yes, how do you check these? Ask Brian. Brian, how do you check these?
You want to do what you did.
Yes, you substitute in, right? That's what you meant?
Yeah.
You're going to substitute, okay? You substitute x in right there. You'd substitute 9 in for x right there, okay? And it'll come out to be 0 equals 0, which would be good.
Yeah.
Okay? Any questions on this part?
That's my favorite.
These are fairly easy, I think.
Those things are my favorite.
I don't want to speak for you.
Those are my favorite things to do.
Okay, let's try another one.
Me too.
Actually, I'm going to give you 2 to do real quick.
Ooh.
2.
You're 20? I love that 6. You're 20? Got it.
Please solve for x. I'm going to do 2 minutes. Please solve for x.
Okay. How is one? Math. You don't carry stuff.
You can. If you're doing division.
You carry stuff in division?
I don't know.
What?
Carry the remainder to the opening.
Look into your bird. A bird.
Missing lots of people today.
Look, Mr. Bennett, it's a bird, right? There's a bird over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whose
If you squint really hard,
The bird's name is Gullible.
Gullible?
Mhm.
My brother says I'm gullible. I don't know what that means, though.
Gullible
It's a big word.
means you,
Are very kind.
yes.
No, I don't.
Very full.
It's tricky easy.
Like
Get
a
tricked.
Very easy.
do I?
Yeah, it's definitely part of it. Look, it's a toucan.
I'm supposed to extinct. No, never mind. I was thinking about another
It's the
bird.
Fruit Loop bird.
I was thinking about that, the dodo bird.
Yeah, the dodo bird is.
I know what that is.
The old blackbird.
According to the first ice age, they all died because they all jumped off a cliff.
Yeah, fly.
They can't fly?
Well, no, they're extinct. Why would they be able to fly?
They couldn't?
They
No,
could.
they couldn't fly.
No.
They're lame birds.
They were a flightless bird.
Like
Oh.
penguins?
That's
For a
Yes.
really long
Penguins
time,
could fly.
dinosaurs played themselves told me that vultures were extinct, and so I thought they were extinct, but they're not.
No, they're
And then
not.
I saw one eating a dead fox in the middle of the road, and I was like, oh my gosh, I found it.
I've discovered a vulture.
Yeah.
Oh, the scary
And
bird.
then- and
The
then
scary
the person
birds.
asked the card, they were
Like the
"We
ones
can see
in Lion King.
They never died. Wow.
Weren't there vultures in Lion King? Weren't they eating people? The animals. Sorry. Yeah, the scary ones.
Yeah, the big, like,
The
ugly.
big birds that are scary.
Big bird?
Yeah. I want a vulture.
All right, let's look at this.
Where can I buy a vulture?
Oh, here I learned something interesting last week. Now that we're talking about animals, so I learned. Did y'all know that lobsters are like immortal?
What?
Immortal.
Lobsters can only die from getting sick, like getting diseases, but they don't. They don't die. They don't die of old age. No, they can die.
Oh, they can.
No, hold on. They can die. They can't die of old age. Like they don't age. They don't age and just die because they're
I
old.
want to be a lobster.
They will live. They will live for forever as long as they don't get a disease that kills them or they don't get captured and killed.
We captured them.
Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. I just thought that was really interesting. I was thinking about that as I was eating a dead lobster. So,
Oh.
You know what would be so sad if you outlive your dog? That would be so sad. And then
if I outlive my dog, I hope you outlive your dog.
No. Well, rephrase. If your dog outlived you, that would be really sad because then when you die, your dog's gonna be.
It would be sad for the dog. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of dogs, I found out there was dogs on the Titanic and they all died, and I cried for so long when I found out.
People died too.
People.
Okay. Letter B.
Dogs.
My dog that had cancer and died.
What?
She's laughing about my kid.
Audie is only laughing to compensate for the tears that he's trying to hold back because he's so sad about it. Okay, let's get back to letter B and start talking about Brian's cancerous dead dog. Okay, letter B. X minus 1 squared. Okay, so you're going to separate this. Is this 2 factors or 1?
1,
2.
2.
Because this x minus 1 squared is the same as x minus 1 times x minus 1, right?
Oh.
Hopefully we say yes. Okay, so then we are going to go x minus 1 equals 0, x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so what is x? Do you have 2 answers on this one or 1? You have 1. Okay, x equals 1.
Did you get that right?
Let me see. Go sit down, Brian. All right, letter C. Since we all did so well on B, I'm sure we kicked butt on letter C as well. So we got 2x plus 7 equals 0. 2x minus 7 equals 0. Okay, so we're going to first identify where's the variable. Yeah, right there on the left. What 2 things are happening to the variable? Okay, so doing PEMDAS backwards means we get rid of what? The addition first. Okay, so we'll bring down the 2x. Okay, so listen, please. if you multiplied or you divided first, okay, technically that's fine, but you need to make sure you do it correctly. If you divided first, you have to divide everything, which is why I don't like you for you to do that, because it gets kind of messy. Okay, now you can still get the correct answer. Okay, it just makes your problem look a little more difficult. But if you just move the 7 first, it's 2x equals -7, and then you just divide both sides by 2. Should give you x equals -7 over 2.
I got it right because the over two part. The second one. You're minus. Just call me a minus.
I'm hearing some moans and groans, but I have yet to hear any specific questions. Do we need any clarification?
No.
Okay. We're just smart and frustrated. So, to work the second part, you're still going to move the addition subtraction first. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Bring down the 2x. It's going to equal 7. Divide both sides by 2 to get the 2 to cancel out. It's going to be x equals 7 over 2. Okay, let's keep going. Not right now. After the notes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want you to dehydrate.
Okay, let's do another greatest common factor.
Dehydrate? You know what's a funny word? Weenie dog. Weenie dog.
Okay, so for this one, let's do 4x to the 4th plus 24x to the 3rd. I would like for you to factor this. Okay? Then solve. Let's see how we do. Factor and then solve. Okay? Don't try and do it on your own. Work with a partner, a friend.
We're not friends.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. We're besties.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I need to go to the store.
Hey. I'm hungry.
Mr. Bennett, you should give me. You should get me my Red Bull.
It's such a good idea.
Yeah.
You should get me some.
Why don't you just get your brother to my
Give me a Red Bull.
You already bought me a monster out of pizza.
Can I have it?
No, give me that.
There's only like a couple.
Oh, wait.
Please.
You supposed
I
to
feel
pick
like
up
we should give it.
Those aren't mine to give away.
They're mine. I can't
Oh
my goodness.
I already saw it, so.
You can see that.
What the? Rules are different.
Guys, please make sure we're working on the problem.
Yes.
Do what?
Maybe take my earrings out and then your earrings. Yeah, I can
If she doesn't want to show us her history, then I'm too tired for this. I can't do it.
Me too.
Guys, we're not very focused.
Let me do my mathematics.
I'm very.
I've been bragging on B1 too much, it seems.
No.
No, I wasn't here to witness the name of the bride.
Ryan,
I wasn't.
you didn't watch the video? That's not very proactive.
I was sick. I
No,
couldn't
no.
watch the videos.
You want me to expose you right now?
No. But I was sick.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Bennett. I have so much dirt on my brother right now. I could get whatever I want.
So
That sounded very sinister.
No,
So get the
it's
Red
called,
Bull.
what's it called? Blackmail.
Yeah, that's.
So get the Red Bull.
I don't want Red Bull. I want a monster.
Oh,
Because he has Red Bull.
never mind.
You separated them. You gotta pack them first.
Oh, no. No. He's getting mad at me.
Okay,
What is that, Ryan?
two-factor.
You're doing this.
You need to pull out. I would love it if y'all would work a little harder. Okay. Two-factor. You need to identify greatest common factors of the coefficients. What are the coefficients of this problem? My heart. Okay. Yes. I'm finally proud of y'all for understanding coefficients.
Finally.
Well, since you were taught coefficients in 7th grade, yes.
No, we weren't.
I don't remember. We never went over.
Shut your faces.
Yeah, all we did was graph.
Math 7 then. In math 7 then.
We did
I skipped past that. I went from past 6 to 3.
All right. So, y'all have never been taught anything.
No.
Okay. I'm excited for y'all to tell your freshman level math teacher that your previous math teachers still have never taught you anything. Okay. You'll be in geometry.
What's that?
The study of advanced shapes.
No,
Okay.
I like shapes.
You're going to love it. It's fun. All right. Let's get back to this. What are the greatest common factors of 4? 1, 2, and 4. Okay. What are the greatest common factors of 24?
12.
Okay. Those are all them, right? Hey, Ash. Okay. So what is the highest number that they both share? A 4, which means we can pull a 4 out. Okay. Now, how many x's do they both share? They both share 3 x's, right? So if they listen to this, yeah, we see it. Okay. If they both have the same variable, you can pull out whatever the lowest number of those variables is. Okay. So if they both have x's, that one has 4, that one has 3, then you can pull out 3 out of both because you're not pulling out too many. Okay. So I can pull out 3. That creates parentheses. What's 4 divided by 4?
1.
What's x to the 4th divided by x to the 3rd? Yeah, just x. X to the 1st is correct. Yeah. Okay, when you divide exponents, please remember your exponent rules. When you divide exponents, you subtract the exponents. Okay. When you multiply exponents, you add them. Okay. So then what about the 24? Was 24 divided by 4? 6. And what's x to the 3rd divided by x to the 3rd? Nope. 1. Again, what's x to the 3rd divided by x to the 3rd? 1. Okay, there we go. So these are your factors that you need to set equal to 0. Okay, I'll take 4x and do 4x to the 3rd equals 0. And then I'll take x plus 6, set it equal to 0. And these would be your 2 x's to solve. Okay, so what is happening to the variable on the left equation? Multiplication and what else? Yeah, it's being cubed, right? It's got those exponents, okay? So if we're doing PEMDAS backwards, we got to take care of the multiplication first by dividing both sides by 4. 4s will cancel out and give us x to the 3rd equals 0. Now, how do you get rid of an exponent to the 3rd power? How do you get rid of any exponent? It is so y'all are saying square root, but that symbol is not called a square root. That symbol is a radical, okay? And we don't want to use a square root because a square root is dealing with exponents of 2. Okay, so we're going to use a cubed root. Okay, which is a radical with a 3 notated inside the teeth, okay? And you're going to do that to both sides, okay? So the radical and the 3 will cancel out and just give you x. And the cubed root of 0 is just 0. Okay, I'm not going to give you many cubed roots today. Nope, we're about halfway done. Okay. I'd get used to it. Once you get to pre-cal, all your notes are going to be about a page and a half, I'd say, in each class.
Page and a half?
College ruled, or I honestly don't know the difference.
Me either.
The lines are bigger.
One has bigger signs. Like
College ruled.
that
How
one's
do you
bigger than
know?
Okay, and then the other one, we'll subtract 6 from both sides. Bring x down, so x equals -6. Okay, so you'd have x equals 0, x equals -6. And that's it. All right. We are going to move on to 2.6. That was 2.5. Now the fun stuff.
This is fun.
Yes, is what I'll say.
Listen. 2.6. The orthodontist really called me out, bro.
What?
Should I get water now?
You should get water after this.
The dirtiest look ever.
Okay,
For no reason.
so we are going to factor x squared plus 10x plus 16. Okay, so what our goal is, okay, our end product right here, since we're only concerned with factoring, we're not trying to solve yet, okay? We're trying to get 2 sets of parentheses, like how earlier at the very beginning of class, I'll float back up, at the very beginning of class, we started with x minus 5 and x plus 3. That is what we want our end product to look like, starting with this polynomial. So let's break it down. What you've got here is the standard form, okay, is, and I'm going to write this in red just underneath it. You write this wherever you need to, is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so this is the standard form. Just make sure everybody's got that written down before we keep going. Okay, so this technique, or the way that we're doing this, okay, applies when B and C are positive. Okay, and so in this particular example, B and C are both positive. What is B? 10. Okay, and C is 16. Okay, so this is the part where you're going to really have to start kind of, you're looking at one particular thing and it's giving you a clue on how to figure out another thing. Okay, so you're going to look at B first. Okay, so I'm going to bring B down here, 10. And I'm going to list my factors of B. So I'm going to write right here, list factors of B. Now, what I'm really looking at is I'm actually listing like pairs of factors. So you're looking for the wait, did I say a B? I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna do this. I got ahead of myself. It's the factors of C. Factors of C.
Mister.
I'm glad all of y'all are using pencil. Okay, so you're gonna list the factors of C. Okay, listing the factors of C. But again, I'm going to list them as pairs. So what I mean by that is 1 and 16 go together because 1 times 16 is 16. Okay. 2 times 8 is 16. And 4 times 4 is 16. Okay. So those are all of our factors of 16 listed as pairs. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to look at each set, so the 1 and the 16, the 2 and the 8, the 4 and the 4, and identify if you were to add or subtract a combination of those numbers, they would add up to 10. They would add up to the B. Okay? So, is there any way that I could add or subtract 1 and 16 together to equal 10? No, right? I could add them together and it'd be 17. I could subtract them and it could be 15 or negative 15, right? Or I could even add together two negatives of those versions. It'd be negative 17. But none of those give me 10, right? So it's not that one. I'm going to go down the list. What about 2 and 8? Is there a way that I could combine those to equal 10? Yes. How do those numbers need to be? Do they both need to be positive? Does one need to be positive, one negative? Both positive. So plus 2 and plus 8 will go in the back end of those parentheses. Now what's going to go in the first spot? X. That's it. If you're only factoring. Now we could take this a step further.
No.
When I say we could, I mean we will. But I'm saying we could take it a step further. And how would you solve for X? We've just done it. Set them both equal to 0. Setting them both equal to 0 will then get you your solutions. Okay? So this is a factor and solve.
I just ate my chapstick. That's disgusting.
In case anybody was curious, Annie just had her breakfast. So
I recommend Hershey chocolate chapstick.
nice.
Yeah. It tastes like chocolate.
Well, so if you mix that with some Burt's Bees, then you've got kind of like a mint chocolate going on. Yeah. Okay. So X is -2 and X is a -8. Okay. Let's try some more. This is good stuff. Okay, so let's do. I'm gonna make this number 1. X squared plus 7x plus 6. Okay. Now, you need to identify what's your B and what's your C. What's your B? 7. Okay, your B is 7. Okay. Now, I think we need to continue to try and improve ourselves as note takers because we do a good job sometimes of answering out loud, but we don't always write that stuff down. For those of you that are struggling to answer the questions that I'm asking, you need to write down the answer. Okay, so like if I just said, is that helping you learn? Okay, so if I asked what is B in number 1 and you couldn't tell me, okay. If I asked what is B in number 1 and you couldn't tell me, then I need to draw a little line to the 7 and say this is B. Okay. What is C? 6. Okay? So, which one are we listing for factors? 6. So I've got 6. What are our factors of 6? 1 and 6, 2 and 3. So now what's the next question you need to ask yourself? Yes. Okay. What pair adds up to 7, which is C? So which one? Brian? Yeah, the 1 and the 6. Do we all agree? How do those need to be? Both positive, both negative, a positive and a negative, both positive. So plus 1, plus 6, the X goes in front. So there you go. I don't necessarily care that you solve this one at this current moment in time.
It's the formula with 4.
Okay, I want you to try one on your own. X squared plus 9x plus 8. All right, which one's B? Hold on. Adam, which one's B? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 9. Just the 9. So technically the form is ax squared plus bx. So the b is just the coefficient. But yes, you're in the right spot. Okay. Jabron, what's the C? Yeah, 8. Okay. So which one do we need to find the factors of, Ryan? You should have it written down, don't you? List factors of.
Oh, this factors of 8.
Yes, list factors of 8. Okay. So what are our factors of 8? 1 and 8. 2 and 4. Okay. Which combo, Zoe, can we put together to equal B, which is 9? Perfect. Okay. So we've set our parentheses. Should both be positive. Do we all agree? And then X in front. How do you check this? Right here, the factoring. You unfactor it by using horizontal method, FOIL, or vertical. Okay. How do we feel about this? Good. Let's keep going. I heard some of y'all say this is pretty easy.
Oh no. What I tell you, Ryan?
Okay, so this was if both B and C are what? Positive. So when B or C is negative is the next section. Which the process is all the same. There's only one slight adjustment that you'll have to make, and you'll see it. when B or C.
I don't have it.
But if it's or, I'm only talking about a singular.
Like under the
When B or C are negative. When B or C is negative. I don't know, they both sound weird to me.
I need glasses.
Thanks. I'm just a math teacher, so who knows? Okay, so actually the only subject that I haven't taught is English. So
You taught science?
I taught high school AP physics, and I taught 8th grade science. Yes,
What about,
and I've taught 1 year of history. Yes, technically it was Texas history, so it was barely history. But
I want to go to Texas.
okay,
You should teach PE.
I'm certified to teach PE, but I have not gotten to teach PE yet.
Really? You Mr. Before should teach up.
Okay, I'll talk to him about it. Okay, so now we have x squared minus 8x plus 12. Malcolm, which one of these is B? Yes, so technically, now that the signs have changed, it's a negative 8 is B. Okay, so make sure that we keep that sign with it. Okay, that's a slight change from the previous ones. Ollie, which one's is C? That's okay. Can somebody help her? Zoe. 12. Yes. So we've got B right here. Okay. And we've got C right there. Okay. So what are our factors of 12? 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Math. Okay. So now we're looking for a combination of one of those sets that could add up to be what? Negative 8. Not 8. Negative 8. So which one are we kind of zeroing in on? Okay, the 2 and the 6. What do they need to be? So do they both need to be negative? I'm hearing a split classroom.
I can't remember what.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
A negative. Yeah, so what negative equals? It's negative. They both be negative because a positive 2 plus a negative 6 makes it negative 4. They both gotta be negative. See?
So this is where this unit and this particular lesson for me is kind of the fun part. Is this method is literally called trial and error. It really is. Yes. I'm glad you agree, Adam. I'll make sure to give you extra problems since you enjoy it so much. Okay. Trial and error means maybe you're not quite sure. Like some of you felt like maybe one should be negative and the other should be positive. Some of you felt like both should be negative. Try them out. How do you try them out? By foiling them out real quick. So let's just say we're going to try it. X times x is x squared. The outsides are going to be x times negative 6. It's going to be negative 6x. The insides are going to be negative 2x. And the lasts are going to be negative 12 or negative 2 times negative 6, which is a positive 12. Then if we combine like terms, you get x squared minus 8x plus 12. Does that match? Yeah, it does. Okay. Here is one for you to try on your own.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I actually didn't mean to do that.
Actually, I need to do like 2 more with you, and then we will.
You have to, like, obligated?
Obligated based on the parameters I set for myself, yes. Okay. X squared plus 4x minus 21. I would like for you to stretch your brain muscles and try this one on your own.
Is your brain an organ?
What?
Is your brain an organ?
I think so.
Do you teach anatomy?
I only taught physics.
What's the difference?
Physics is like
Like that
a
one
study
show.
of the physical world.
Anatomy
Study of motion and Yeah.
Mr. Benny, is that a 20 word?
Like my Newton's cradle, which
It's like that.
is right there. I'm using it as a file holder.
What?
So is that negative 21? So we find factors of negative 21?
You'll still find factors of 21.
No.
I want you to figure out how to implement that negative c. Yes. Guys, please work on this.
No, a B period. This thing. What's that called? A parenthesis? You know what I asked my dad teacher yesterday? I asked her what it was. She got me.
Your cousin's what child?
Yes, I don't call it that. But my actual cousin, she gave me this was she already gave birth. Well, it's better than others.
Okay, Ryan.
Okay.
Is it? Whoa.
Wait, I'm almost done.
Oh, that is the wrong number.
I was right.
I don't get it. Oh my god.
Wait, Mr. Bennett.
Okay, I'm done.
Mr. Bennett. How many factors are we supposed to have? Because I only have 2.
What's your exponent?
2. Oh, I got them both. What?
We won't do, I don't believe in Algebra 1 we will do any factoring with 3 factors. I'll have to double check. Maybe at the end of the year, but not in this unit.
Stop copying. Stop looking. I feel really smart right now, Ryan. Don't crush my dreams. You're speculating?
Yes.
I think she said speculating, which I don't really want to know what that is.
What's speculating?
Okay. Emma, what's letter B?
Number B.
Langston, what's letter C? 21. Brandon, what do we need to find the factors of? Yeah. Technically, yes. Yes, thank you.
But no.
Okay, 21. So what are the factors of 21? Okay, so let me, no, you're fine. Let me make a clarification. You are right in identifying that C is negative 21, but the factors, we really only need to worry about the factors of 21. Because the reason being is because we'll change the signs of those factors based on what we need for B. Yeah, so, yes, Yenny.
Is it 1 and 21?
1 and 21.
3 and 7.
3 and 7. Okay, so hopefully we could identify which pair we need to use. Audie, which pair do we need to use? The 3 and the 7. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 here and a 7 here. Okay, now this is something that's slightly different.
Uh-oh.
The signs have to be different, right? Because if I just add a positive 3 and a positive 7 together, am I going to get 4? If I add a negative 3 and a negative 7, am I going to get 4? Hopefully we'd still say no. Okay. So which number needs to be positive? Which one needs to be negative? Hold on. Emma. 3 needs to be negative. 7 needs to be positive. What is 7 minus 3? 4.
That is so crazy. I learned that from you. I got it right.
Proud of you, Brian. Go get yourself a drink. Okay, we got one more. I said we got one more. Adam, I love your eagerness. It's It's inspiring me to continue on.
I think those flowers are dead. Don't they look a little dead to you?
Let's see.
They look dead to me.
You know, the next problem, what's today? Thursday?
Skip it.
Gosh, dang it. I'm not going to see y'all again.
Yay!
Why'd you say
All right. Go do your homework.
That isn't so I'm
Dude, my orthodontist smacks it go way too much.
Yeah, it's not bad. And it actually, like, because it's not too difficult, as the numbers get harder, it gets just a little more challenging. But
okay.
nobody should be doing this without paper.
Are you serious?
If I see you doing it without paper, I'll slap you in the face.
Oh,
You won't.
is it
You
not?
won't. You won't.
I legit slapped an eighth grader in the face in front of Miss Webster last year.
Who was it?
It was Rodney.
Of course it was Rodney. Who else would he be? Have you ever smacked that kid?
You what?
Have you ever smacked Tommy? Hector Demeron?
Why would I didn't smack Hector Z. Oh. Me and Hector Z are tight. Did I post it in the wrong spot? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on just a second. I'm afraid I posted it in the wrong spot. Let me look. Hey, do we see it?
What's it called? Factory polynomials?
Uh-huh.
I see it.
Okay.
So, I got a new notebook.
These are old ones. Don't worry about that one. That's just an introduction. That one is
Smile.
maybe. I can double check. Do what?
I'll answer for you. Yes.
That's because you clicked on intervention practice. Yeah, I know. So that intervention practice is for intervention. So don't do it. No, I can't push it out to individual students. And so I had to just put it in everybody's hub. Don't do it. Now, it's good extra practice. I believe it's just division problems.
Division is the worst kind of math.
I know, y'all hate it so bad that we're bad at it.
I can do like math division like 60.
But that is not
So
Guys, we need to work. I know I'm excited about polynomials too. I can feel the energy in the air. Please work on your stuff. How many of you want to do homework over Thanksgiving break?
No.
Then work on this now. Because the next time I see you will be the first day back, which means
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
no. 2.6.
I'm tired.
So when it says factors each completely, does that mean it be like equal 0?
No, that would be to solve. So solve, hey guys, that's a good question. Okay. Factoring is just getting the factors. Okay. If it says to solve, that's when you'd set it equal to 0. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I'm like an adult.
You're old. You are.
Okay.
You look young.
then it's the factoring from 2.5 that we did at the beginning of class.
Dead serious. Did it come on? Do you not have? I just sitting outside. It like pops out. That's bad.
Oh, no, don't do it from the outside.
You are so welcome. I told you to tell her.
Ow.
You do it from the inside.
Ow.
On the back.
Where's my friend's
Bruh, how did I get that wrong? Yeah, don't do it from the outside.
Yeah, Petra,
So they
I think you just missed it and just forgot to do it because I don't see it in here. So just get it done when you can. Okay. As long as you get it done before we go to Christmas break, it'll get updated. Okay.
Oh.
You're here bugging. I am not
I'm
bugging.
gonna break my teeth.